Your music live. Your music, your music, your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Yes, it's your music live here on Studio Live today, brought to you by our wonderful friends at DistroKid. We're back. We're live for another week. This is 2 hours of the best independent music going around. So settle in, strap yourself in. If you do want to check out our wonderful sponsors, use the link up the top there. And if you want to submit a song for a future show, you can do so. Just check out the link down below, studiolivetoday.com/YML. We're going to kick off in style here with a track from the band called Never Tell. This one's called The Love That's Left in Me, and we're going to play it here live for you on Your Music Live.
The city lights around you, they illuminate the road that's inside your dreams. And when there's nowhere left to turn to, it's hard to go and we don't know what it means. Was it ever enough for you?
Good is that? Never Tell there to kick us off in style. What a really cool rockin' modern vibe, yet it's got enough of that kind of old school edge in there to bring it on home. So that's The Love That's Left in Me. Great video too. I love it when someone goes to the effort of doing that and throwing out a really cool video. Well produced and great stuff there. As Josh Gates says, very professional sounding indeed. Welcome aboard, folks. If it's your first time here, what we do on this show is that we play 1 to 2 minutes of a bunch of cool indie tunes, and you can check them all out here. We link them down in the description after the fact, and you can jump over to our sponsors, DistroKid, because if you're an independent artist and you want to release your music, there's only one place to go. Only one name you need to remember, and that is DistroKid. So jump on over to studiolivetoday.com/distro if you want to check them out and release your music, because your music needs to be heard, folks. Speaking of music that needs to be heard, I just mentioned Josh Gates, because guess what? Josh Gates has a brand new track. I was lucky enough to be there live for the premiere of this track. It is an absolute cracker. It is called Peace. And Josh says, "Hey Pete, this is my brand new track, Peace. The song is about fighting and overcoming your inner demons and finding peace. I recorded, mixed and mastered the song all in GarageBand macOS. I hope you enjoy it." Well, I think, well, I know I enjoy it because I've already heard it, and I think you're going to enjoy it too. Take it away, Josh Gates and Peace on Your Music Live.
to fight the fight. It's not a game, this is your life. Starve the flesh of appetites. Make your peace tonight. See the world with brand new eyes. We're no longer hypnotized. Take a step into the light. Make your peace tonight. This is the road that's less
I had to leave in that cool break. I love a rock song that just gives you that pause, that silence to make you think about it. How good is that? Yes, the one and only Josh Gades back with something brand new and funky for you folks. I hope you dug it, and make sure you go and check out. To do a lyric video like that takes some effort, so please reward Josh's effort by going and catching the full video over on his channel, and you will not be disappointed, I can assure you, I guarantee. All right. Let's grab a Cloud of Sounds track here. We've had a couple of YouTubes, but you can share your music anywhere. You can share it on the Cloud of Sounds. You can share it on YouTube, or even slaps.com, which is DistroKid's sharing platform. This one's over on the Cloud of Sounds. This is Jonathan Linton, who many folks have been digging in recent times, and he's got a new track. He says, this is a bit of a departure from my straight-up grunge stuff. A bit jazzy, a bit funky, and also with a key message. Will be on my upcoming solo studio album. And this one's called, once the ad finishes, this one's going to be called Mind's Eye. Jonathan Linton, Your Music Live.
It's just a trick of the mind. Don't believe what you see. Don't believe what you see. Ignore all the signs. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. But everything you perceive, you shouldn't believe. Don't be hypnotized. You can see through your mind's eye. Your mind's eye. You'll be advised to see life through your mind's eye. Your mind's eye. Your mind's eye.
How good is that? Yeah, guitar tones for days, some excellent vocals, very Chris Cornell style vocals in that one from Jonathan Linton. Man, we've been playing a few of his tracks in recent times, and they are great. Jonathan Linton really brings it. Do I need a bit more volume? Yeah, there you go. A little bit more volume on my voice so that you can hear my dulcet tones. No, so that you can understand what I'm saying, hopefully. Yeah, exactly. He's got the 90s grunge rock thing, but it's in 2022. It's very, very cool stuff. Yeah, exactly. Screams just like Chris Cornell. That, wow! I could never do that properly, that Chris Cornell style scream. So I fully appreciate anyone who gives it a red hot go like that. I was just talking about slaps.com. And in fact, we're going to talk about it and our friends DistroKid in a little while, because I've been annoyed by SoundCloud this week. And look, SoundCloud is fine. SoundCloud is good. If you want to share your music somewhere, I'd rather you share it somewhere than nowhere. But when you compare it to slaps.com, and yes, I'm super biased, and yes, DistroKid are a sponsor of the show, it's just so much cooler. They don't have the ads. Like, SoundCloud keeps wanting me to go pro. It keeps bringing up all this random stuff. And I'm like, I just want to listen to and interact with music. So That's what we can do here on slaps.com. This is Anvil Head. They say going for an epic, big, solemn rock sound on this one. Yeah, it's like your rock live here today. We do have some other genres, don't worry, but we're starting with some rock here, and we're going to continue rocking with Anvil Head on this one. This is called Larger Than Life, and we're going to play it here on Your Music Live. Some epic guitar tones for days there from our friends Anvil Head over on slaps.com. And as you can see there, the cool thing we can do on Slaps is I can throw some fire on this track. I can save it to come back and listen again later, and we can even throw comments down here so we can say, epic, just played this on YML. And that way, that Anvil Head will know. If they've missed the show, they know it's happening there. But yeah, very cool stuff. Anvil Head has the riffs for sure. Riffs for days. And nothing wrong with a bit of instrumental, right? Yeah, it's good to have vocals, but sometimes you just want a little bit of instrumental, a bit of rock riffage. For sure, as Thomas Christ says. If you're wondering what I'm doing with my phone, I'm throwing stories out there. So for folks, sometimes folks miss the show and they're like, I didn't realize it was YML. So I put it everywhere. I put it on my Facebooks and Instagrams and all those places. So if you want to make sure you're following me everywhere, just go to studiolivetoday.com and all the ways you can follow me are listed right there. Let's grab our next tune. This is PA. Pronounce it alternative. And PA or PAA, never quite know. I've asked her and she says either is fine. It's pronounced it alternative. And she's got a great new track here, a brand new video. It's called Broken Philosophy. And she says dedicated to one suffering with the real unfiltered life. Nothing is easy, and mirroring the self is the hardest part and the strongest in the same time. 100%. So please sit back, relax, and listen to this one. PA, Broken Philosophy, Your Music Live.
This is PA, pronounce it alternative, baby. They try to classify me, try to satisfy the molded and fulfilled version of the life they want me to live in and fit in till my time is up. But I'm thread within the dark I'm in and totally lost control. Thought I was in control, but I said I don't think so. My mind is running up and down. How? Till I hear this sound roar through the noise. Shake me up, wake me up till the sunset and everything is turning red. And then fades into black. Broken philosophy. A dark world, the cold of the unseen souls fading down into the sky. Time does away, only gets less time by time. What is right? What seems to be right? this life. Broken philosophy, a dark world, the cold of the unseen souls fading down into the sky. Time doesn't wait, only gets less time by time. They try to classify me, try to satisfy the
PA, how good is that? Yeah, I don't mind a bit of PA at all. Does excellent songs, great videos, really just draws you in, doesn't it? Pulls you in, sucks you in with a very, very cool tune. Yeah, dark goth pop sound. Loving those synths. Sounds like a banger at a house party, says Cody. Yeah, for sure. Terrific track, top tier. That's a lot of T's. At least you said T's, not S's, Colin Stanton, because I struggle with me S's at times. Speaking of Colin Stanton, we got a Colin Stanton track to play for you right now. We're going to jump over to the tubes of you, and I'm going to get you folks to pronounce this one for me. There you go. You can see it there. Dites-moi pourquoi. Tell me why. How did that go, French speakers? Mark, Colin, Michael, how did I go with that one? Dites-moi pourquoi. Tell me why. Ça va? Ça va bien, merci. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Colin Stanton about this one says, tell me why, recorded in my intimate bedroom studio I call Adamandus, about the current threshold of threatened violence in the world and my desire and effort to awaken minds currently buried in the sands of time to rise and stand for peace once again. I think that's something we can all get behind for various reasons, because there's a lot of schnizzle going on in the world, and we need more people campaigning for peace. Make love. Make music, not war. This is Tell Me Why. Dites-moi pourquoi, Colin Stanton, your music live.
And all I can do is play my song and sing of love that's always been strong, not like you. And it's getting late. Yes, it's getting late. Nuclear age about to melt down. Ain't no babies out there ever gonna get old. Get old. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Colin Stanton with some epic guitar tones in there. Wonderful vocals. Is ethereal a word? I think it is. I would say ethereal covers it with that one. Very cool stuff there from Mr. Colin Stanton. Always enjoy what Colin does. And here's our man Russ, 8889. I'm sure we got some delicate giants coming for your ear holes in a little bit of time. And some of Colin's stuff, some of those guitar sounds kind of remind me a little bit of our own Russ, 8889 at times, just quietly. But yeah, really well done. Great stuff there. I've I've got Russ coming up this week on the Creator Town Hall. So, if you wanted to learn more about the man behind the Delicate Giants and all of Russ's great tracks, do tune in for that one coming up in just a few days' time. Thursday evening for most of you folks, Friday morning for those of us here in Australia. Let's grab our next tune, shall we? This is from Hari Maya, and they say Inside the Woods is very special to me because it was one of the first songs I composed for my first album, Haunted Place. The album idea was making a soundtrack for an imaginary horror or thriller film. It was the first experience to me as a composer scoring a film, even if it didn't exist. I hope you guys like it. Well, I happen to know that there's some folks around here who dig themselves a little bit of horror, so I think this one's going to go down just fine. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? We're over here on the Spotify's for a change, which is somewhere, if you use DistroKid, you can release your music to as well. Hi, Hari Maya with Inside the Woods. Very cool indeed. Hari Maya creating some creepy moods. If there wasn't a guitar store behind me, because, I'm here in a guitar store, as you can see, I'd be feeling really creepy. But all that's behind me is, oh my God, what's that? No, it's fine. Did I give anyone a jump scare? I hope so, because that's fun. Good stuff there, Hari Maya. Go check out the whole album. And again, if you want to release your music, you can do it using DistroKid. They're our sponsors. They're wonderful folks. And we're going to hear from them in just a moment. In fact, I'm going to play another tune over here on Slaps, because you know who else is cool and who uses Slaps? Yeah, it's our old mate, Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band. And he's got a track on slaps.com. So what we're going to do, we're going to do three things. So get yourselves ready. We're going to do three things. I'm going to play this track from Michael. I'm then going to talk about DistroKid, and then we're going to do our Play My Fire beat features. So if you are here, if you have a song on the list, or if you don't have a song on the list, you could have a chance to have any of your songs played right here on the show today. So you'll get that opportunity in just a moment. I'll explain more about that. But for now, let's give this one a spin, shall we? Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band, and a track called In Real Time on Your Music Live. bit. I'm Michael, aka Zealand Band, here on Your Music Live. Thank you very much for that. G'day, Mother Jessie. Thank you. It was a lot of fun playing some Beatles last night. And hello, Brad Example. Hello, Lou Reality. Hello, Metalhead Hippie. Some folks I've missed before. So here on slaps.com. So DistroKid, if you're not familiar with DistroKid, they are a platform that allows you to release your music online, and you can sign up using the link above or below. And as you can see, I take full advantage of the fact that you can release an unlimited amount of music here, and it goes out to all the platforms, to your Spotify's, your Apple Music's, your iTunes, everywhere. They've got a whole bunch of other things in here, including a bunch of goodies, and the other platform that they have is what I like to call DistroKid Lite, which is slaps.com. And you can join up to slaps.com for free. If you've got a DistroKid account, if you're already a user, you can just use that account, or you can sign up for free. And what Slaps allows you to do is discover and explore music. So if I come back to my home here, it's going to give me some examples of some tunes that thinks I like. And you can come in here, I can throw fire on tracks, I can save tracks. Very easy to share a track here. So if you want to submit it to a show like this, you can submit it directly from slaps.com. And one of the coolest things about Slaps is it encourages interaction. See how I got this CTR up here, 7.22? It means that for every track I put out there, I need to comment on 5 people's tracks. So you need to retain at least a 5.0 comments to track ratio. And then, as long as you got that ratio, you hit the plus button here, you post your song. And it's as simple as uploading your song file, your album artwork, and hitting go. You ask, does it slap? It goes onto Slaps. People get to check it out. They can throw fire. They can give you comments. And there's even a messaging system in here in slaps.com as well. So you can message other folks and say, hey, I really dug your stuff. And that's, in fact, exactly what I've done quite a few times. When I hear a song that really vibes with me, I'll message them right there on Slaps and say, hey, heard your song on Slaps. I do a show. It's called Your Music Live. Would you like to be on it? And then people are like, oh, cool. And they submit their tracks. So slaps.com is brilliant. I know I'm a commenting beast. That's because every time I play a song here, Dan, I just leave a comment. So it works well there. All right, it is time. Speaking of cool things like DistroKid, because DistroKid support independent music and because they help us keep the lights on around here, we can do cool things like this. What I'm going to do is we're going to give away the ability to have a song played right here on the show. And what we can do is we can use a hashtag here. Now, let's just find a hashtag that's going to work here. I reckon we can go with hashtag DK. Let's see, will that be enough? Yeah, it looks like it's going to work. Sometimes we choose hashtags, like last week we put a hashtag, or 2 weeks ago we put hashtag and it didn't like it. So it depends what it is. So if you've got a song that you would like, in honor of our wonderful sponsors, and yes, I'm plugging them again, you can put in the chat here, put hashtag DK, and hopefully YouTube likes that one, and it seems to be coming in there, so folks are doing it. There we go. We've got a couple of entries coming in there. Yep, just like that, hashtag DK, and if you are randomly chosen after this next song, you have an opportunity to have one of your tunes played. Just make sure you're thinking about what tune you want played, and then all you need to do is let me know the platform, the name of the song, your artist name, and we'll go away, we'll find it, we'll play it. It's as simple as that. Thank you again to DistroKid for supporting awesome music here on the show. Let's grab this next track while you're putting your entries in there. I've got 17 in there already, so they're piling on in. So while you're entering there, let's grab our next tune. This one's from Distant Towers, and they say, this is a drive fast with the top down tune. We like the sound of that, don't we? Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is called Rolling Thunder, and we're going to listen to it live here on Your Music Live.
Time flies now, lights come low. How will they show?
That was perfectly described, wasn't it? Yeah, that is definitely a driving along with the top down kind of jam. Not too fast. Don't want to break any laws here, people. Very, very cool stuff there from our friends at Distant Towers. Epic, right? I dig it. I like it a lot. Let's check in on our giveaway here. So once again, if you would like the opportunity to have your song played, you've got about 20 seconds left if you're just joining us or if you missed it before. All you need to do is right here in the chat, put hashtag DK. That's for DistroKid, because they're our wonderful sponsors. So if you put hashtag DK, just that, in the chat, and just enter once. It doesn't matter. You can enter a bunch of times. It'll do nothing. It'll probably just make the moderator block your chat. So you can put it in a bunch of times if you want. We'll give you about 10 more seconds to do that. We've got 19 entries. So currently you got a 1 in 19 chance of having your tune played here. So we're going to hit the button. We're going to spin the wheel. Yeah, putting it without the hashtag doesn't help. And putting it 5 times doesn't help either. Let's give it a go here. Let's hit the draw button and spin that wheel. We got some cool people in there. We got some cool folks. Who's going to win the opportunity to have a song played right here, right now? Guess what? You're going to double your Zealand pleasure. Yes, we heard from Michael, aka Zealand Band, earlier, and we're going to hear another tune from the Z-Man right after this next track. So, Michael, check your back catalogue and see what you'd like us to play. Something of your choice, whatever you would like. We will play it here on the show straight after this one. And if you missed out, don't worry. In the second hour, we got another chance. We're going to do another Play My Fire Beat segment. You're going to have another chance to have your song played. While Michael decides what he would like us to play, let's grab our next tune here, shall we? And this one is from Levy, who has, or Levy, I was going to say, who has phonetically spelt their name, but then it's Levi and then brackets Levee. So I'm going to go with Levy, is probably what it is. So they say, recorded in GarageBand iOS, wrote a cool riff to a drum beat. We like cool riffs, we like drum beats. So I think we're going to like Levy. Take it away, Levy. Digital Dream here on Your Music Live.
I woke up, dead and free. Society's machine is running me. In this state, the digital dream. Why won't you see? Nothing is what it seems. Our minds warped by reality. Ruined from the past, from what our shadows cast.
Under a dead tree where I rest, no one can see me. This is a place where I lay alone in my own mind, looking on the
Nothing left of my mind. Everything I have left behind. I've been at my disgusting face. I just want to leave this fucking place. Wow. Gone. So my mouth.
under a dead tree where I rest. No one can see me. This is a place where I lay alone in my.
How cool is that? I love it a lot. That is Levy. Yeah, totally a killer track there. Digital Dream. It just goes everywhere, doesn't it? Sort of starts off and just morphs and just goes all over the place. I love it. I dig it. It's cool. Nicely done. Yes, very cool stuff there from Levy. Michael has chosen his song that we're going to play in a moment. When I was playing that last night in the when I'm doing my preparation for the show, my wife was listening. She was in the other room and she's like, "Is that something new from Jade Starr?" And I'm like, "No, it's another artist, but it totally sounds like something Jade would produce," which is a compliment, I believe. Very cool stuff there from Levy, Digital Dream, and we've got Michael's selection here, and he's a good man because he's chosen something over on slaps.com, even again in honor of our wonderful sponsors DistroKid. So he would like a track called Blunt. So if we put Blunt, Michael aka Zealand Band, is this going to work? Nope. It depends what he's got his name as here. Oh, there it is. All I did was search Blunt. Look how easy that was. Look how simple. See, I tried to get all fancy. All I had to do was write the word Blunt, and it finds tracks called Blunt. And the very first one is from our friend Zealand Bland. He says, let's be blunt. Does this slap? Well, we're going to find out here now because this is our bonus feature, our Play My Fire beat, and we're going to play this one here for Michael, aka Zealand Band. It is called Blunt, and it's our Play My Fire beat on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff there. No one can be unhappy with a little bit of extra Michael, aka Zealand Band, here on Your Music Live there. The Play My Fire beat winners for this week. And we do appreciate you and appreciate DistroKid for supporting the show. The show must go on. And look, I've just seen this band drop on by, and that's really handy because guess what? We've got some Sonic Dream Believers coming up right now. I know, who would have thunk it? So this is a track called Say You Care. Troutman Zito was written in the 80s before Karen was Sharon or Sharon was Darren. Good callback. Loving the memes. Recorded on a Zoom MRS8 in 2012. Recently cleaned up and mixed in Cakewalk and mastered in BandLab per Pete's recent video. Very cool. The link should start at about 2:01. If you could play from there for at least 1 minute 15, you'll get a verse, a chorus, a bridge, and another 15 seconds to the outro. Look at that. That's helping me out. That's making sure that I know where things are at. So we'll make sure that this one is queued up here and ready to play. So let's take a listen to this one, shall we? Sonic Dream Believers and Say You Care on Your Music Live.
You don't have to wanna be free. I won't make you wanna be. You don't even have to be fair, and I don't have to be running scared. Say you care to say you care. Say that you've got caring to spare. Will you dare to say you care? Say that you've got caring to bear. In a dream, you'll always be. It's in your dreams I long to be. You just have to say you care. You just have to say you care.
Very cool stuff. That there you go. That was good to start it at that spot because we got to hear everything. Very cool. Yes, Sharon is Karen for Pete. Exactly. No, really good stuff. Yeah, the happy bounce. What a great way to describe it, Leela. Happy bounce to this. I agree. It's got a big happy bounce. Sweet vibe there. That's a Sonic Dream I can believe in. Sorry, I didn't. Tom doesn't talk like that. Sometimes he talks like that. I'm having some fun here today because music should be fun. basically. Why wouldn't you? This is one of the good things in life, right? Chilling, listen, kicking them back, listening to music. Absolutely. Even if it is 10:13 on a Monday morning, it's music time. It's always time for music, and it's always time for Christopher Broussard, because we've got a track from Christopher Broussard coming up. He says, recorded acoustic guitar and vocals on Pro Tools with an AT2020 microphone. It's about having a good day. And you know what? I'm going to try and have me a good day, and I hope you've had a good day too. So let's take a listen to this one. Christopher Broussard and Good Day on Your Music Live.
I'd like to say that today was a good day. Even the pain inside has gone away, and I can breathe in the day, and I will exhale away. I'd like to say that today was a good day. I can see the light shining through the mass of gray, and it's all in mine, a reflection in the stars that
I'm totally biased, but there's nothing quite like some acoustic guitar and vocal goodness to soothe the soul. We're gonna continue on here. If you're just joining us, this is Your Music Live, where we play all of your best music, and I'm really happy that we've got a bunch of communities that sort of have crossed over and cross-pollinated. Shout out to the folks who found this show via the Metalhead Hippie and his community over there, whether you listen to Thomas Christ or Ron Ward, and a guy by the name of Mike over at Creative Source. A few folks have flowed on over, including this next artist, the wonderful Doug Kidder, who had a song featured on a show called Fix My Mix, which Mike does over on Creative Source. And I happened to be on that very show. And I said at the time, once you got this one to a point you like it, Doug, we want to play it on YML. And Doug says, Subject Suicide recently featured on Fix My Mix, which helped. Thanks, by the way. Still not overly happy about the mix, but I'm ready to leave it behind, at least for now. Well, we're glad you did, Doug, because this one sounds great. This is Leave It Behind. Doug Kidder here on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff. Actually, we need to hear a bit of this bridge.
when it's come your time to go.
Really cool stuff there, Doug Kidder, and go listen to it over there on BandLab, because you'll be able to really experience the full song there. The drums in that are really well programmed, like they're really original sounding. First time I listened to it, I'm like, the drums sound a bit chaotic, but I actually love that. I love that splashy chaos when it comes to drums like that. So great stuff there from Doug Kidder. Hopefully we hear plenty more from Doug here on the show in the future. And again, shout out to the one and only Mike over at Creative Source and his community over there. We welcome garage banders, cakewalkers, and everyone in between. We love yous all. Speaking of people we love, King of Rockets, KOR, creates some pretty epic tunes, and they say, "Hi Pete, this track was played on YML a few months ago." Oh, we've already played it on YML. You know what? I didn't even notice that, because I listened to it and I'm like, oh, is this something new from King of Rockets? We played it on YML a few months ago. Hope it's okay to resubmit. We normally don't go with that, but because I missed it, didn't realize, we're going to play it again, because I like me some King of Rockets. All right, let's play this one. Look What the Monkeys Have Done. I remember this one now. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's just listen to a little minute of some King of Rockets. Look What the Monkeys Have Done.
Nothing is certain, there ain't a given. We can continue to steal. We don't get a second chance to get it right. The men in the rockets, they are leaving. There are believers looking for the sinners. They came knocking, but nobody was in. There are the hungry looking for a dinner. Oh, the rich man spends his money on leopard skin. We go to war, then we build hospitals for the sick and injured.
Little bit of extra King of Rockets. Yeah, a little bit Bowie, isn't it? A little bit of Bowie vibe. That, especially with the doubled vocals that they had there. Yeah, kind of Bowie-like. And yeah, there you go. I'd forgotten we'd played that. I didn't read the descriptions well enough when I set up the show. But that's all right. A little bit of extra King of Rockets doesn't go astray. I'm bringing up the next track here, and spoiler alert, it's Cronk Song. I'm bringing up the next track here, and look, we get
keeping paramedics on the road?
We get an ad for our state budget. Like, this is how weird it's gotten here with advertising. I'm listening to music on SoundCloud, and I'm getting an ad for the South Australian state budget and why I should like that they're pushing money into other things. I mean, important stuff. Do you want your music interrupted by it? Maybe not. So, yes, we are playing a Cronk Song. We're going to cronk it up to 11 on this one. If you don't know Mark Cronk Song Lovell, he is the wonderful creator of a lot of the theme music we use around here. Yes, your music live. If you get that stuck in your head, that's Cronk Song's fault. And he's got a new track here, and he says the following. "Hi Pete, hope you are well. I came up with the idea for this song while walking the dog and sung it into my phone so that I would remember it when I was able to record it properly. An idea I got from you. Yes, always be carrying, ABC, always be carrying your phone so that you can capture those ideas. Thrown together in GarageBand as usual. Hope you like it." From Mark Cronk Song Lovell. Let's take a listen to this new Cronk song. It's called Buddy. Yeah, on Your Music Live.
I said, buddy, what you wanna do? 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 Do you wanna get down where the girls hang around the square? Oh yeah. I said, buddy, yeah, what you wanna do? I said, buddy, yeah, what you wanna do? Do you wanna get down where the girls hang around the square? Oh yeah. Oh, you might meet a pretty one who takes you back to bed, or you could be matched with a lot of angry stares. It should never put you off from giving it a go. If you don't try, then you'll never know. I said, buddy, what you wanna do? 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 Do you wanna get down where the girls hang around the square? Oh
said, buddy, yeah, what you wanna do? I said, buddy, yeah, what you wanna do? Do you wanna get down where the girls hang around the square? Oh yeah. Oh, you might meet a pretty one who takes you back to theirs, or you could be matched with a lot of angry stares. It should never put you off for giving it a go. If you don't try, then you'll never know. So let's go down to the square, down to the sea. What girls are there? Good, yeah, lucky. Or we could just fail again. Oh, you might meet a pretty one who takes you back to theirs, or you could be matched with a lot of angry stares. It should never put you off for giving it a go. If you don't try, then you'll never know.
How good was that? Buddy, yeah, from Cronk Song here on your Music Live. Very Fratellis vibe. Anyone dig the Fratellis? Yeah, that had a very Fratellis kind of vibe. That Brit pop, but that faster Brit pop. A little bit of Franz Ferdinand Fratellis kind of vibe in that one. Always a clever hook, absolutely. That one does cronk in a big, bad way. Someone else who cronks, well, maybe they don't cronk. I don't know. It's cronk's subjective, because only Cronk Song can cronk, but other people can rock. And someone who produces some cool music. Let's go with that. Aaron Bredlaw says, an instrumental song I made in GarageBand iOS using only MIDI instruments and the video by myself, and it's called October, even though it's only June. But we're going to play it anyway here on your Music Live. Aaron Bredlaw. Very cool stuff there. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from this one, Clayton. Searching for Bigfoot. It's like, scouring through the bushland, or what would you call bushland in other parts of the world. Anyway, yeah, I like it. I'm waiting for something to pop out, waiting for like a big monster to pop out. But very cool stuff there. October from Aaron Bredlaw. I've heard that it's winter in Australia. Is that true? Yes. If you believe Australia exists, there's some doubt about that. Some people think that Australia's made up, but I promise you that we're here. And yes, whatever you think of, it's the opposite. You drive on the right, we drive on the left. If it's summer for you, it's winter for us. If it's daytime for you, it's probably nighttime for us. So yes, it is 10:30 a.m. on a Monday morning here in very chilly South Australia. In fact, it's so chilly I might even put the heater on. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. You might get a little bit of noise, but I don't care, because I'm here in my DistroKid t-shirt. I should have worn my DistroKid hoodie. That would have been a better idea. All right, we've got a couple more tunes to play here before our patented toilet break, and we're going to jump back over to the cloud of sounds here for Steve Tosh. And he says, recorded using GarageBand for iPad. I wanted to write a song with a pre-chorus, middle 8, or a key change. Managed to use all three. Love it. Love it a lot. Let's take a listen to this one, shall we? Oh, we've got an ad. We've got another ad here. What are we advertising this time? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to reboot. We'll try it again. This is called The End of the Human Race. Steve Tosh, Your Music Live.
It's the end of the human race. When did everything go wrong? Humanity is all but gone. Remember when we used to care? Human nature made us want to share. Now we live in different times. Was used and used and now it's mine. Mankind's coming to an end. It's way too late for making amends. The CNN and the BBC switching off will set you free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see it in their eyes. What they're telling you is lies. That we head for a fall from grace. Doctors say it's so long, but you can tell me they're wrong. It's the end of the human race. The cancer coach.
Very cool stuff there from Steve Tosh. And I think that's the first time we've heard from Steve Tosh here on the show. Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, my friend, but very cool tune. Love the topic there, the end of the human race. And yeah, sharing it over there on the Cloud of Sounds. Don't forget, if you're like Steve Tosh and you're creating great independent tunes, you want to release them all to all the platforms, DistroKid's where you want to go, because they have the means to release your stuff. Do you know it's like $19.99 per year, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year if you use the link there. They are cool people. Tosh 3.0. Oh yeah, who is it? Daniel Tosh? Who's that guy's comedian? He's kind of funny. He's all right. But no, this is Steve Tosh. My name is Tosh. Steve Tosh. All right, we're going to grab a tune here now. This is probably one of my favorite. I love band names that have 3 words in them. You know, I love King of Rockets. You know, I can't think of any other examples. This one is called Champion Bucket Rider. Yeah, Champion Bucket Rider. I just love it when 3 words go together like that. Studio live today, huh? So CBR, Creedence Clearwater Revival, no, Champion Bucket Rider. And they say recorded in Manchester, England, using GarageBand and iPad Pro, using just virtual instruments. It's inspired by my visits to Bali and my imminent return. So let's have a listen, shall we, to a little bit of Champion Bucket Rider in Miss Paradise, Your Music Live. And there it was. Very cool stuff there. I like it. Yeah, good guitar sound there, and a bit foreboding. I agree. A little bit weird. But yeah, I love it. The video, the trippiness, the using of the virtual instruments in GarageBand, and yeah, the vocals just with that nice atmospheric feel and sound definitely worked well all round Words are words. One more track here. We're going to go back to the Cloud of Sounds for one more track, and then we're going to play our toilet break song, which is a corker. I think you're going to be excited about our toilet break today. Get excited about the toilet. But firstly, we're going to have this track from Emil333. And he's got a track called Vivid Dreams. He says, this mesmerizing trance banger drifts your consciousness away from reality into the dream world, produced in FL Studio Mobile 4 on iPad Pro and mastered with Fab Filter plugins. Take it away, Emil333, Your Music Live. Very cool stuff there from Emil. It's not the sort of stuff that I make, but I can appreciate when it's done well. And I can appreciate when you have some dynamics. Too much music, especially in that sort of genre, is just boom, in your face the whole way through. I love some dynamics, and that was a cool breakdown. I love the fades. The fades worked really well in that one. Very nicely done there. Emil, that is it for the first half of this show. Yeah, well crafted indeed. And it is relevant that our man Russ8889 has the last say here of the first half, because yeah, guess what? We got some new delicate giants coming your way just now for the toilet break, and I wanted to give Russ the toilet break today because Russ will be on the show on the Creator Town Hall this week. Russ says, "Hi Pete, new Delicate Giants track here will be, there will be a few more tracks from the Giants in the next few weeks. More will be announced on your Creator Town Hall." There you go. So you have to listen into Creator Town Hall because you'll get the latest on the Delicate Giants. All the best from Russ. So while I have a quick comfort stop, you are going to sit back and kick back and enjoy Jupiter's song from the Delicate Giants. Our toilet break here on Your Music Live. it just me, or do the Delicate Giants just keep getting better and better? Is everything we listen to just next level? Very, very cool stuff there from the Delicate Giants. And if that doesn't make you anxious for even more new stuff, then I don't know what will. And you can check out, we can hear from Russ himself on the show this week. Creator Town Hall, Russ will be my very special guest. Yeah, better and better. Boom. All right, we're gonna crack on here because I'm desperately trying to not overlap with Mr. Metalhead Hippie, because Hippie has a show starting in just under an hour, and I try to finish by about that time. Sometimes we go over. Always we go over. But welcome to our big second half here. You don't want to go anywhere because we've got brand new Thomas Gillane. We've got brand new Lily Pillies. We've got a track from the one and only Mark Bro, as well as a whole bunch of other cool tunes coming up here in the second half. So it could, if possible, get even better. But first of all, we like to start the second half of our show with some cover tunes. So yes, it's time to get under the covers. It's time to get under the covers. No, the effects don't work. It's time to get under the covers with Pete, and we're gonna play some cover tunes here. This first one is from Salito, and they say it's a Björk cover, but I give double meaning to the lyrics. That's why the dark atmosphere. And I think you're gonna dig this one. You're gonna like the video too. It is Salito and a cover of a Björk tune called "Come to Me," and we're gonna play it live here for you on Your Music Live. How cool is it? And how annoyed are you that I have to remove it now? You're like, Johns, we were watching that. We want to know what happens. Yeah, like it. Yeah, I like the VHS style on there. Very unique, very cool take on a cool Björk track there. Do you say Björk or Bjork? O or E sort of sound. I think Björk is the correct Icelandic way to say it. I used to always say Bjork because I'm from Australia. In Australia, we say things a bit funny. Bjork. Very cool indeed. Yes, Metalhead Hippie, I am indeed. I do have a new song. I won't say too much about it, but it's a cover song of another artist that you may know. That I've got a video coming out, and I've given it to the Hippie to premiere. So it is unlisted. It'll be heard for the first time on the Metalhead Hippie show tonight. A little cover song of my own. So you can get under the covers with me if you check out the Metalhead Hippie show as well. Let's and I think Thomas Christ is on there as well. Let's grab our next cover while we're remaining under the covers. This next one is from Orchestra Eclipse, and they say, "Hi Pete, I had a random idea to mash up the Godzilla theme with Jewel of the Fates from Star Wars. Hope you enjoy. Please play from 15 seconds." So we are going to we're going to line this sucker up to the 15-second mark, and we're going to give it a spin. Orchestra Eclipse here on Your Music Live.
Thank you.
stuff there from Orchestra Eclipse there with a cover of Godzilla and Jewel of the Fates. Sure. I love the concept of mashing things up. I must admit, there's a few mashups that I was chatting with my wife the other day that we're like, oh, you should totally mash up this song and this song. And I'm like, yeah, a happy hour of mashups would be great if I could play them, but it would be like I'd have learning two times as many songs as I normally have to. So maybe not. Maybe not. Alrighty, it is time for the third in our block of rock cover songs. But this is a rock song. And this is a very cool one. This is from Autism Rocks. Can we get those jazz hands in the air for Autism Rocks? They say Micah jams Pearl Jam's Yellow Ledbetter. This song was an outtake from Pearl Jam's album 10 and was the B-side to the single Jeremy. Over the years, it's become a favorite of many Pearl Jam fans. Yes, isn't it weird that those B-sides and those deep cuts often become some of the favorites? Like my favorite Nirvana song is Aneurysm, which was like a B-side and only made it to their kind of rarities album called Incesticide. And Yellow Ledbetter is actually one of my favorite Pearl Jam songs. So yeah, you're spot on there. And I'm a big, huge Pearl Jam fan. I have basically everything they've released. I definitely have the Jeremy single and I've listened to Yellow Ledbetter many, many times on my CD single. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Autism Rocks and Yellow Ledbetter on Your Music Live.
On the seal, on the porch, all letters stacked. Then you said, I wanna leave it again. Once we saw her on a beach of weather sand, and on the sand, I wanna leave it again. Yeah. On the weekend, wanna wish it all away. And they called and I said that I want what I said, and then I call out again. And the reason I'll leave her calm, I know. I said I don't whether on the boxer or the bag. Oh yeah, can you see them out on the porch? But they don't wave. I see them.
Very cool. Love the video. Love watching Micah having a ball on the old go-karts there. Very cool stuff there. And that is not an easy song to either play nor sing. I've never actually tried it because it's too adventurous for my my feeble guitar talents. And that's not to be self-deprecating. It's just not the sort of stuff. I don't do the lead guitar stuff very well, but very good stuff. Great fun there from the Positive Autism, Micah and Danny. That's it. You can jump out of the covers now. No more time under the covers with Pete. Your job here is done. But we're going to play a bunch of really cool music because we've still got another probably 10 more tracks, more than that, to go. So let's kick straight into to our big second half. We'll play a couple of tracks and then you will have a chance to have one of your tracks played because we're going to do another Play My Fire Beach opportunity. So stay tuned, about 10 minutes time for that one. This is Ezekiel Miniscum, and they say, I was at home playing some piano and I stopped playing for a while and placed my finger on one note and the other on the same note but a higher octave. I heard this and I was like, I'm going to use this. I like it. So I played it again and I played a few notes I had in my head. I copied the notes from piano and translated from the guitar and started recording. The whole writing process took 5 minutes and I think it turned out great. I love it. I love hearing the story behind the story behind the song. So let's take a listen to this one, shall we? This is Ezekiel Mianscom and Tears on Your Music Live.
Can't stop thinking you're away. Don't go. I don't know you'll be fine. I'm crying. sorry. Please don't forget me. I'm here. Morning. I'm crying tears from my eyes. Falling, I don't know where to go home. So I'll be going not far.
Very cool stuff. I dig it. I like the sound. I like the vibes there in the guitars. And yeah, it is cool to learn sort of the behind the scenes of, yeah, I've done that before where you just play a couple of notes and you're like, ooh, those notes sound good together. I'm going to use that in the future. Excuse me. Dig the minimal style. Exactly. Totally. We've got a question there, how to submit a song. Yeah, so if you're just joining us here and you're new to the show, couple of things you need to know. We're sponsored by DistroKid. I highly recommend you release your music with them. Save yourself 7% off using the link above. And if you want a song submitted for a future show consideration, studiolivetoday.com/YML. I've made it super simple for you to get a song featured or hang out because in a couple of songs' time, we're going to have an opportunity for a Play My Fire beat where I'm going to play one of your songs right here, right now. But before that, let's play this one from Gackhead. Good old Gackhead says, this was an experimental rock song I made in GarageBand about rats. Okay, cool. I'm down with rats. It's called Rat King and it's by Gackhead and we're going to play it here for you live on Your Music Live. I like that. Experimental, definitely. Almost a little bit like some of the stuff Mike Patton does, or a little bit of 9 Inch Nails kind of stuff. Like really, really cool. I like the low down, the grumble there of the rat. Nice work. Very cool stuff. He don't give a rat's. Yeah, right. All right, let's grab another tune. Now, we've got something pretty special for you here. If you've been around this show, someone who's... Thomas Christ probably only rivals this creator in terms of shows and time spent here on Studio Live today, and especially Your Music Live. And that is our friend Mark Bro. He used to go by the name Metallion58. Many of you remember him from way back in the day. And Mark creates great music, but he crafts his music over time. So whenever we get a song from Mark, it's pretty special because it's a rare thing. So I wanted to make sure that we threw this track up here in a prime spot here in the middle of the show. So we've got this one from Mark, and Mark says, "Hi Pete, a song about breakup and taking responsibility. The result of the June Song Spark prompt. 1-note challenge. I locked the bass on A, 2 octaves but the same note." And I think you're going to really enjoy this one. This song suits Mark's voice perfectly. It's a great tune, and it's called I Never Knew. Mark Bro here on Your Music Live.
then I threw it all away. Now there is nothing more to say. I tore us all apart by messing with your heart. The shame is all on me. You got to know I've got to fully take the blame. I should have never played that game. I never knew the price of pain. Temptation washed all over me. Couldn't resist the fantasy. And now we're both paying the price. I lost the key to paradise. I said all.
Works really well, and I must admit, because I've been very slack with the Song Spark group lately, I didn't realise that it was the one note challenge, but having that bass hanging out on that A is really good. Like it adds to it, because what it does is it changes up the other chords, because with that A bass note, the root note of the A, all the other chords become like cool sevenths and diminished and augmenteds and all the other terms that I don't really understand. But really good stuff. Excellent there from the one and only Mark Bro. Always great to hear new stuff from Mark. And please, we want more, encore. Très bien, merci, Mark. You are a wonderful creator. Très bon. All right, we're going to grab a tune from Vinci here. Once the cloud of sounds stop telling me how good my state's budget is. They really want to pump home the fact that the state budget is really good. Vinci has a track, says recorded and GarageBand introspective look into many of life's challenges. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is called Rolly. It is Vinci on Your Music Live.
Vinci. Up in the time and chain with the season. They wanted an answer, I wanted a reason. Fits in my time, I'm rocking with mines. They want a gun like I got it. Rolly, time moving quickly, not slowly. They watching the move, they watch closely. Close by the heat, keep it cozy. Rolly, I stay on my own, I don't mix. Keeping it deep in the six. Fuck that, don't do politics. I'm riding the highs of the trips. She thirsty, so come take a sip. Blocking the sun like eclipse. The flow work, got a transfix. Whoa. Think to myself, what's the last time I prayed? Sunday service got me lit in my ways. Up the next morning, I'm caught in the days. Acting my own, I can barely behave. Speeding the pace, getting hard.
Very cool stuff there. As I always say, whenever I play a tune that's not in the genre that I produce, I have the utmost respect for people that can make a cool 808, a nice beat, and some those hi-hats. Someone said the hi-hats were great. Yeah, definitely cool. Perfect hi-hat, says Clayton. And yeah, really good flow. Nicely done. Vinci there. So all types. You know, it's been a rockin' show, but we've had a little bit of mellowness going on. We've had a little bit of funkiness going on. It's been all there. Yeah, very present with the vocal there, and excellent flow. I dig it. The name of this artist, I'm gonna struggle over, but that's nothing new. They say it is a traditional Abang song written about 400 years ago. The original composition. And then I can't even. But it's really interesting, and I wanted to spin it because music from all around the world is what we're all about here, and we're going to give this one a spin. So this is Gayatri Gakwad Gulane, and I've definitely pronounced that wrong. I may have got one syllable close. That's about the best we can do. So I apologize for that. But let's let music speak for itself, shall we, here on Your Music Live. cool stuff there. Yeah, the country of origin. I'm unsure. Let's have a look. No, I'm not gonna be able to read. No, I need a bit of Google Translate there, I think, to find out more. But yeah, the tabla in there, like really cool instruments. I love a lot of those different unique instruments that you have in a lot of world music, and I don't know how to play them, but like you see that with the singing, playing one-handed, playing like a melody and sometimes a counter melody while singing, while doing that microtonal singing. It's like this is again, I appreciate music because I love the music that I can play and that I dig. But I think sometimes I love hearing more stuff that I could never play and could never compose. Because just it's like when I watch people act. I can't act. When I see people like acting really well, I'm like, cool, I like it. Speaking of liking things, guess what? We are trying. It is time to give you an opportunity to have a song played. So yeah, if you're hanging out here and you're like, I didn't submit a song, or I'm still waiting because I submitted it 2-3 weeks ago and you haven't played it yet, Johns. Well, guess what? You're going to get a chance to have your song played right here, right now. And let's keep it very simple for this one. Let's just go hashtag YML, your music live. If you are here watching live and you would like to have a song considered to be played right here, right now, after this next tune, all you need to do is put hashtag YML and you will enter into the draw, just like our friend Gakhead has done here. Just hashtag YML. We'll start collating those entries while we play our next tune. This one is cool. Does anyone feel like getting a little bit sexy? No, stop talking, Johns. I'm just going to let this song do the talking for us because I'm going to make it sound creepy if I try and explain it. But all you need to do is sit back and relax and listen to this one. This is Let It Be from an artist called Emotion. And I think you're going to really dig it. Get those hashtag YMLs in, kick back, listen to this one. We need to stop the other song. Well done, Johns. Professional at this stuff. All right, this is Emotion and Let It Be on Your Music Live.
Talked to you just the other day, but there were so much more that I wanted to say. I found out you were just like me, so just let it be. The next day, while on the phone, you told me that you were all alone. I found out you were just like me. Just let it be. If we were to go all in, promise to be your best.
Yeah, see, there's something in that one for everyone, isn't there? Yeah, imagine if your name was stock footage and you had to go through life being called stock footage. If your surname was footage and you called your child stock, you should probably be sent to jail, directly to jail, because that's really bad. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is the artist here. Look at this. This is very, very cool.
Just how I feel about you.
How cool is that? Again, very classic 70s style R&B. Dig it in a big bad way. Yeah, cool soul vibe. Al Green, definitely Al Green like. I love it. So we're going to spin the wheel here. If you've got about 10 to 15 seconds left, we've only got 13 entries this time. So if you've got a better chance of winning, unless a bunch of people pile on now. So you've got about 10 seconds now to put hashtag YML in the chat. Make sure you got a song that you'd like us to play, and then we'll be picking. In fact, we'll let the system, the random number generators, which means it's going to be Lily Pillies. I don't know, Manny, are you even putting a song in here? I know we've got some Lily Pillies coming coming up. Anyway, but Manny embarrassingly wins an awful lot. So we'll see how he goes. All right, we're ready to roll. We're ready to hit the spinner here and see what was going to happen here. So please sit back. You know what? I'll put emotion back on. Let's draw. Let's see who wins. Oh yeah.
Just like me, just let it be.
And the winner is going to be, oh yeah, we're going to listen to some Gary Hubs. A little bit of Hubs in your life. Maybe some pizza, a glass of wine, and chill all night. Congratulations, Gary Hubs, winner of our second Play My Fire beat. And we're going to get some fire from Hubs, I'm sure. Hubs, take your pick, mate. Decide what you would like to have played, and we shall play it. And while you decide, we're going to play some Probably Spider. Prod by Spider, not probably Spider, Prod by Spider here. So they say it's been a while since I've been on the show, but I'm happy to say my music is finally on all platforms. Woot! Good job. Hopefully with DistroKid. This is a song from my new album Goodness, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, I think we're going to enjoy it. I plan to enjoy it, and I hope you folks enjoy it too. This is Prod by Spider and a track called Goodness here on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff. A little Delicate Giants guitar on top. Yeah, could definitely do that. I like it. Vibes for days. Very cool. Very cool soundscape there. We've had everything on the show here tonight, haven't we? It's been all over the shop and a bucket of fish. Very good stuff there, and I dig it. Thank you for sharing. Remember, sharing is Karen. Sharon is Karen. You know what I haven't asked you to do? Any of the YouTube things. If you're watching here live or if you're on the replay and you can hit the thumbs up button, that helps tell the YouTube robots to go and tell other people to come watch the show, because guess what? YouTube's kind of on summer break here right now. So it means that views are down. It means that watch time's down. And it means that independent creators like myself have a bit of an uphill battle through June and July. So we rely on you folks to spread the good word. So hit this thumbs up button, hit the share button, tell folks that this is a very cool place to be and that they should come and hang out, because they could get their song played like Mr. Gary Hubs is about to right here, right now, because we are going to play a little bit of Into the Pit. And that is Gary's choice here. Into the Pit, Gary Hubs with Hetriani on the lead guitar. Let's jump on over all the way to Vancouver and check out some Hubs. Get the pizza ready. Let's do it.
twice. You bumped me twice, flying elbow like you nice. I dropped my pizza slice. I dropped my pizza slice. I dropped my pizza slice. We are waiting for you. Little dance that we do. Song compels you to get to it. Get the pit.
Oh, whenever I look at a mosh pit these days, I can't believe I used to mosh. What an idiot. Can you imagine moshing in 2022? Like absorbing that much sweat, that much diseased sweat from a bunch of other folks. Should we listen to a bit of Hetriani? Yeah, got to do that, don't we? We had to get it there. Yeah, pizza's still good. 5-second rule. Yeah, if you drop your pizza, mate, it'd have to get really dirty for me. If I had a delicious pizza, pizza slice, and I dropped it, it would have to be really dirty and crawling and infested for me to not want to eat that sucker. Because I love me some pizza. I'm hungry. I might have some pizza for lunch. Yeah. All right. Sick Sad Snail. I love it. I love the names that you folks have for your bands. It's so cool. Sick Sad Snail. Say. Track with funky and metal vibes, born from some bad, restless nights. Like all my music, the track is recorded with very low budget equipment, but with a lot of love. Hope you like it. I think I will. It's a rock tune, and it's a love song called Sleep Paralysis. Sick Sad Snail here on Your Music Live. Right, I like that. Zappa meets Primus and they go to a Korn concert. Yeah, definitely right up my alley. I love me a little bit of funkiness to go with my grunginess, and that definitely had some funk going on there with some of those bass and drum parts there. I like it a lot. Speaking of liking things a lot, we better get a move on here, because I was trying to finish within the 2-hour mark, but then we had to play hubs, and then I had to play a little more hubs. So we'll continue on here. We'll get through the rest of these tracks, because we've got some corkers to finish off the show here. It's a bit Australian. It's a corker. It's a bloody marvellous, it is. Nigel Parker. I used to work with a guy called Nigel Parker. Probably not the same one. My Nigel Parker was like a high-ranking IT professional dude, and I'm pretty sure it's not this Nigel Parker. He has a song called Finally Friday. He says it's about that ready for the weekend feeling, all recorded in GarageBand on my iPad. Take it away, Nigel Parker. Finally Friday, except it's Monday, or maybe Sunday. All right, doesn't matter. Let's play it.
It's finally Friday. Monday morning. Oh, the same old thing. Humdrum, dull and dismal. Rat race in full swing. Tuesday crawling pace. Time ticks by slowly. When's the weekend begin? It's finally Friday. I've been waiting the whole week for this. It's finally Friday. I can't wait to begin. It's hit or miss. Will I get in the zone? Hit the stepping stone. Drop the microphone. Even make it home. It's finally Friday. It's finally Friday.
A little bit of Finally Friday. Yeah, the lyrics crack me up, especially if you're retired now like Mark is. Then they really crack you up. And weirdly enough, my Friday is now Tuesday. So tomorrow is my Friday because I work over the weekends, bringing the content to you folks, working my butt off to do that. But yes, yay Friday, except today is Sunday. Or perhaps Monday. Yeah, I am timing it well here. So the second period of the hockey, the Stanley Cup, it's game 6. The Avalanche are ahead 2-1, third period. So yeah, I got to get through so that I can watch that third period. And of course the Metalhead Hippie show as well. Yes, today is Sunday or perhaps Monday if you're here in the future. If you're hanging in the future with me. Comical Night. Say, hey Pete, I just discovered your channel and YML. Congrats, welcome, and thought I would give my new song a shot. I try to mimic the way music can go wrong and right at the same time. I like that. There really is no right or wrong. It's all just varying degrees, isn't it? But yeah, I dig what you're saying. And sometimes you need to learn how to do things wrong to learn how to do them right. So let's play this one. This is called Don't Feel Good, Comical Night, Your Music Live. Very cool vibes there. Yeah, dig it. Thank you for sharing and for being part of the community. Make sure that you don't be a stranger. I hope you come on down, check out the show, tell your friends, do all the fun things, and we hope to see you again here real soon. That was Comical Night, and Don't Feel Good. I don't know whether that's a statement or a demand. Don't feel good. How dare you feel good? You're not allowed. It's one of the rules. No. But yeah, very fun soundscape, something that you can tap your toes to, definitely. Let's grab this next one. We're going to go over to slaps.com, which is, of course, from our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. That is their platform. It is superior to others, in my humble opinion, because it's a great place to share your music and have it played and have it discovered by people like me and like the folks here. Muted. Hopefully I'm not muted. I'm pretty sure I'm coming through, unless they stopped. If YouTube ever stopped the thing, is it just you, Bear, with no audio, or has other people got no audio either? I think it might be at your end. Maybe they've just cut it off to certain states in the US. We're gonna crack on because all my stuff says we're all right, and play this one from the Mitchell thing, or that Mitchell thing. It's called Already Home on Your Music Live.
Ahead are rough and long. The turns we make are sometimes wrong, but I just keep moving on. And sometimes when I'm feeling sad, I think of you and I don't feel so bad. And I'm already home.
They actually asked for it to be played from 1:10, so we're just going to skip forward here and play it a little bit later.
The secret looks that we would share, the only thing I saw was you. My fingers running through your hair let me know that no matter what, we would both see through. Roads ahead are often long. The turns will make us sometimes wrong, but I just keep moving on. And sometimes when I'm feeling sad, I think of you and I don't feel so bad. And I'm already home.
Very cool stuff there from that Mitchell thing. And again, sharing it over here on Slaps is the way to do it, because we can throw fire on it, we can save it in, you can easily share it, and it is just a cool platform, a great way to share your music here on Your Music Live especially. We've got a few more songs to go here. Probably got about 4, I think, in the list here by the look. So we're going to go a little into overtime, but not too far tonight, because I do like to keep you in a timely fashion and get you on your way, whether you're going to go watch the third period of the hockey and listen to the Metalhead Hippie Show, which is what I'm going to be doing. They really want the cloud. See, this is why I love slaps.com. The Cloud of Sounds desperately want me to find out about my state's budget. And look, it's important stuff. But again, just don't stop the rock. Don't stop the rock for the politics. No, we want to rock. Let's play this one. This is from Nick Zaris. This Crush Rules It All. They say it's a futuristic heartbreak song for the ones that keep on going back to the same person. All done in Garage Band. Let's take a listen to it. This Crush Rules It All. Your Music Live.
Millions of crushes, but it's always you. I've never had this feeling. Oh, what is this? Maybe this is love, but probably just lust. Oh, honey, honey, you keep on breaking my heart, but I still come back to you. You keep on breaking my heart, but I still come back to you. By the time you knew, you had me falling apart, distancing yourself doesn't help at all. Oh, honey, honey, you keep breaking my heart, but I still come back to you. You keep breaking my heart, but I still come back to you.
Very cool indeed. Yeah, I love the vocals in there. I love the synths and the bass, and just everything works together well with that. Love the doubled up vocal. That two vocalists singing the same thing but an octave apart works really well. It's a great little trick and fun use of GarageBand. Absolutely. Look, you can tell it's a GarageBand bass, but does it matter? Is the average person that doesn't use GarageBand on the daily care? No, they don't. Furious futuristic disco. Love it. Good stuff. Hopefully you are going to share that all the platforms using DistroKid. Don't forget, you can save yourself 7% off any DistroKid plan just by using the link above. Mr. James Timms is up next with a track called Far. And James says, hey Pete, new track finished and I'd love your thoughts on it. Made on GarageBand for Mac, it's a mix of old school emo, new metal vibes and R&B influences. I give you The Mess I Made. Huh. Interesting. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? James Timms here on Your Music Live.
flame and take the blame. Oh, feel the flame and take the blame. Oh, feel the flame. Feel the flame. Feel it burn. You can own it. You can learn. Take the blame. Wear the scars. If you want it, you'll go far.
James Chims with Far there. Very cool stuff indeed. I've got a feeling a bunch of you are going to jump over and check that one out in its full entirety. That was our anti-penultimate song, and there you know what that means. We've only got 2 songs left to go, which means the next one's going to be the penultimate song. And this is by one of the favourite bands of Your Music Live. They came and they conquered and they've hung around, and it is the Lily Pillies. Yeah, we've got some brand new Lily Pillies here. It is called Don't Tell Me, and it's going to be our penultimate tune here on Your Music Live. Take it away, the Lily Pillies.
Tonight, I know I'll be up all night, waiting for the sun to rise, for a brand new day to come, holding out for someone, locked up inside these 4 walls, out of my mind. Don't wanna be the one to fall, I know I'll be fine. Don't tell me what to do without you now, without you now. Don't try to tell me how I have to survive. Don't tell me what to say without you now, without you now. Don't try to take me to the other side. Tonight, gotta get out of this town, gotta make my wheels go round, 'cause no matter where I go, I'll be in a new home, locked up inside these 4 walls, out of my mind. Don't want
The Lily Pillies with a rockin' tune there, and yeah, man, I miss Sydney. I have not been to Sydney in a while. I can't remember why, but I haven't done a lot of travelling for the last 2.5 years. It's almost like something's up with that. Very, very cool stuff. I do love Sydney, and I miss visiting places like Melbourne and Sydney and other places around Australia. Great stuff there from the Lily Pillies, our penultimate song. And we've got our ultimate song coming up in just a moment. Look, we're only going to be not even 5 minutes, well, maybe a bit over 5 minutes over time here today. And don't forget that we've got the Metalhead Hippie Show coming up, probably kicking off right about now. So I'll throw a link to the Hippie channel here in the chat, or Thomas or if one of the moderators, if you can do that, that'd be also super awesome. But I do want you to get over to the Metalhead Hippie Show, because he's got some great artists, not just because I've got a song on there, but he's got some cool artists that are playing some tunes over on the Metalhead Hippie Show. And he's a cool guy, and he supports independent music just like we do on this very show. So the ultimate song is a favorite artist of mine. Every time he produces a song, and we haven't heard from him for a while because he's been busy, he's been studying, he's been working, he's been slaving away. And it is the one and only Thomas Gillane. Thomas Gillane has a brand new track called Smile, and he says, an ode to all the smiles you love in life. As per usual, you can expect a wall of sound. I recommend playing it from the middle so you have a taste of all the aspects of the song. So we'll do that, shall we? We'll jump in here and we'll go out with a couple of minutes of Thomas Gillane so that we can then jump over to the Hippie Show. So I think you're going to really enjoy this one. This is Thomas Gillane and Smile, the ultimate favourite song here on Your Music Live. Thanks for hanging out, folks, and I'll see you next time.
As soon as I see you smile, when in your eyes I see you smile in that Michelin style, oh please stay for a while with your fingers curling mine. Oh, when you smile, when you smile.
Thomas Gillane, folks, there with Smile. There's nothing Thomas has done that I haven't absolutely loved. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's been a blast, as it is every week here on Your Music Live. I hope you enjoyed the show, and you can now jump on over. If you're live, jump on over to the Metalhead Hippie Show. It is up right next. Use that link that Thomas has provided, or just type Metalhead Hippie in your YouTube search engine, and tell him that you came over here from Your Music Live. Tell him Pete sent you. Say, g'day, Jeff. Pete sent me over here. If you're watching on the replay, make sure you go and subscribe to the Metalhead Hippie Show as well, because he does a great job over there. That's going to do it for me. Thanks, everyone, for being here. As we say at the end of every show, be kind to yourself this week. Be kind to other people. Keep creating, and we'll see you real soon here on Your Music Live. Bye.